Hi, my name's Mark Stipic. I'm the work cover guy, and thank you for tuning in. Today I'm answering the question, should employers attend conciliation conferences? And my answer to that is most of the time, yeah, I think you probably should. You've really just got to weigh it up. And here are some of the things that I would probably go through weighing up whether I should or not. The questions I'm inclined to ask myself is, do we need the company to be represented to ensure everyone's being honest and that the facts are being communicated? I've been in conciliation conferences where a worker has potentially embellished their story or only focused on certain things and neglected to mention other things. And fortunately, if it wasn't for the fact that the employer was there, the employer was able to say, well, hang on, this is what actually happened and so on, and you neglected to mention this. So they were able to actually fact check certain things. And if the employer wasn't there, the story would have sounded terrible. It was, fairly one-sided. So it's important to keep people honest, having an employer there. Another thing is that the decisions that are made in a conciliation conference can have a flow-on impact on the business and the work cover premium. So these are important decisions. And if you've got no input into what goes on in a conciliation conference, then you've got no input into the flow-on effect that happens on your work cover premium. Thirdly, I'd say you should be aware of the reputational risk. I mean, you've got a person and an insurer and a conciliator, potentially support people and an interpreter. Now, they're all talking about this claim that a person has against your company. So why wouldn't you be there to represent your business? Even if you may have not a lot of technical input or even factual input, is it not important that someone is there to represent the company's name? These are the things that I'd encourage you to think about. A lot of employers generally don't go to conciliation conferences. The attendance rates really are not that great, but I believe it is important. So I'd urge you to have a good hard think about it, run through those things that I just mentioned, and really weigh up whether it's appropriate or not that you choose to stay at the workplace rather than tag along to conciliation. I've got another video around what goes on in a conference, and will say that you should never be afraid of it. It's a pretty low-key environment, so it's really not anything to be threatened by. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and I hope this is helpful for you, and please don't ever hesitate to ask me a question or let me know if I can be of service to you.